Hey everybody! Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Hannah. This is a channel about cross-stitch. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's been a minute. I've been really busy. It's been crazy. So I haven't actually worked on that many things, even though I haven't filmed in like 3 weeks or something crazy. I think it's been that long. I think it's been a while. I only have 3 things to show you, but I have haul because we've done a few things. It's not a crazy amount of haul, but like, it's haul. So, I haven't had haul for a while. I have my fabric of the month from Grace Notes, and then I have some haul from a few shops. So let's get into WIPs first, yeah? Sorry, I have like an itch. Also, I decided that I wanted to do Halloween nails. I know it's like July, but I decided I wanted to do like a cute like springtime Halloween look. It's got like little bats and candies, and then this glitter was super fun to work with. But yeah, apparently I wanted to do Halloween. I was in the mood for Halloween, but like not super Halloween, just like slightly Halloween. So that's what turned out to happen that last weekend. So this weekend I'll probably go back to like spring, summer. I'm like not Halloweened out. I could always do Halloween, but I don't need as much Halloween right now as I will like once Halloween happens. Probably. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Okay. Other than that, we'll do like some life stuff later. We don't really have that much going on, so I mean it's like really busy, but like it's not that much stuff. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to show you, I don't need to show you the cover photo because it's a finish. I finished this forever ago. Like, I feel like a million years ago. I just haven't filmed. So last time, I think, I don't honestly remember what happened last time. Last time I think I was working on my Double Double by Prairie Schooler, and I did finish it. I finished it like basically right after filming the last video, I think. It was like the next day. Maybe, but anyway, here is the finished piece. And as we all, maybe I will show, well no, I don't need to. As we all might know if you've watched my channel before, I changed the color. The color called for 3371, which is a really dark brown, but I didn't like that, so I changed it to 310, black. I'll probably do that on all of the other ones that I'm going to do on this piece of fabric. It matches the theme. There's a theme happening right now. It won't continue. I mean, it kind of will. You'll see. Anyway, this fabric was a fabric of the month by BeStitchMe. It's called Vintage. It might be available, honestly, I'm not sure. But it's just a very plain kind of beige, like parchment color. I just thought it was good for this because I wanted it to be very neutral. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted it to be very, like, simple. And this fabric worked really well for that. I think it calls for, like, lamb's wool or something, the pattern, but I don't ever do anything on the called for fabric, so here we are. But yeah, that's that. So that's the finish. And I'll have, I think it's 4 more patterns that I'm putting on this piece of fabric. So, I mean, you can see it's tiny. It's a really small pattern. And I'm putting 4 more on. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it. If I'm going to do like one here, 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 and here. I had this whole idea when I decided to do all of them. But I honestly don't know. I might just randomly pick and randomly place. Like, I might even do them like off-center from each other. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But we will see. So that's that. That is finished. And I can move on from there. I won't start the next one for a while, but We'll see. I'll start it eventually. They won't take very long. These ones don't. Once you actually pull it, like they're smalls, so once I pull them out, they're quick. And then I had a new start after that, and I don't have a physical photo because this was a pattern that I got gifted, and I just got gifted the pattern. So I didn't get the like whole outer envelope and stuff, but it is a Mirabilia. I'll show a photo of what it will look like. It's called Spring Queen. Everybody probably knows this one. She's lovely, but she has so much skin. So I know I've supposed to been like working on my wheel spins during the week. That hasn't really happened. I've done a little bit, like I've worked on her like the first week, and then I got sick of doing skin. Quite honestly, if I'm gonna be honest about it. I will pull her back out again soon, but I got a lot done. It doesn't look like much, but because I'm doing the skin 1/1, it's a lot. So let me show you where I am. So here is where I am currently. So like I said, this was a new start, so it doesn't have much on there, and it's kind of hard to see it's not hard to see in real life, but it's a little bit difficult to see. She will be like backstitched outlined, so it'll be a little bit easier to see her skin, but her hair is completely done other than like the beads and the metallic thread, which I think they call for like a DMC metallic, which absolutely will not be happening. So I'll be using like either a petite treasure braid or a acrylic. I don't really have a preference. I think they're fine. Either one is fine. I just hate DMC metallic. Won't do it. But yeah. So yeah, I'm doing the skin 1/1. So that's a lot of stitches. I mean, if you think about it, it's 4 times the amount of stitches that is supposed to be in one stitch on this piece, because she's charted for 2/2, and I'm doing her 1/1. So, and she has a lot of skin. But honestly, once I'm finished the top half, that's all the skin done, because her face, well, her face is done. Her face is done. Other than the back stitch, maybe there's a color in here that I still have to do. I don't know, but her face is basically done. Now I just have to finish her neck and her like chest area, and then her arms will also be out over here, which it's just a lot of skin, if I'm gonna be frank. So it's really pretty, and this fabric that's a little bit better. It's not as washed out back here. You can kind of see, like in real life, it's not that hard to see. This is also a fabric of the month by BeStitchMe. It's called Life's a Peach, and I thought this would really bring out the yellow of her dress. So I think it'll really pop on here, I hope. I have a feeling she will. But so the goal for her is, before I put her away completely for a while, will be to finish the top half just like I did with Royal Holiday. But she's just taking a lot longer because, I mean, Royal Holiday took a long time too, but this one's taking even longer because she has just a lot more skin. So, and then the reason why that hasn't been worked on super a lot is because I've been busy working on the project that's in this bag. This is a Black Cat Xstitchery bag that I bought, and can you guess what is in it? No, it's not a gnome inside of here, but it has to do with love and all of that. So, can you guess? Yes, you're correct. It's my wedding piece. But I know I'm supposed to only work on this on the weekends, but like I started and I can't put it down. So eventually I will be able to put it down. Eventually I will get tired of working on this piece, but I have been going ham on this piece. I finished a whole other page since the last time I've seen you. Even. Maybe, I don't know. I'm at 70,000 stitches completed now. So I'll show you where, oh, I haven't been showing, I guess I didn't need to show a comparison picture for the last one, but I'm sure at some point I put a comparison photo of Double Up, and I'll do that for this one later, but I'll show you what the photo's going to look like for my wedding piece. This is a photo that was taken on the wedding day, and I converted it using an online like pattern creator. It was a free website. But anyway, okay, are you ready? I have to stand up for this because it's so big. Okay, here's where we are now. So I got a lot done. Like, my face is completely done now. As you can see, there is a neck. I have a neck now. And my dress neckline is starting to come into the picture. And then my husband is also starting to come into the picture. He has almost all of his hair. All of his hair on this side of his part is done, because there's his part right there. It looks so good. I think it looks so good. He has almost an eye, like an eye, a little bit of an eye socket right there. But yeah, I haven't been able to put this down. And I'm almost to the point, I mean, it's not. I want to say it's almost to the point. It's not really. I mean, you know, I'm getting there. I'm getting to the almost fully converted to the diagonal space. And then I've also, obviously, I think I was last time, I have gone over the, I've gone over the halfway point up here. I think it was like here. So I've gone quite a bit over the halfway point across the top. But this is a little over 70,000 stitches. I think it's like 70,400 something stitches. So I'm almost at 20%. Which is wild. I'm almost at 20%. I can't wait. I'm so excited to get to 25. Like, I'm just like, and that's probably why I want to work on this so bad, because I'm like, 25%. If I could get to 25%, that would be awesome. But, you know, I've got to work on other things. But the more I work on this, the quicker it will get done. So I don't know. I might come back next time, and this might be the only thing I've worked on. Who knows? Like, if I can hit 25% before the next time I see you, whenever that ends up being, like, that might honestly be the only thing that you see. So that is my wedding piece. And then here is the comparison photo that I remembered about this time. See, it's been a minute since I've done videos, guys. I forget things. Okay. And then, this past weekend, one of my stitching groups had a little, like, stitchy field trip. We do this once a year. And it's usually around the same-ish time, I think. Last year I drove up there. This year I let somebody else drive. But we went to Stitches Unlimited in Lancaster, and then we went to Hodgepodge in Strasbourg. So I'll show you what I got from Stitches Unlimited first, because that was the first place we went. I didn't go as crazy as I did last year, because I didn't need as much stuff, or I've just been buying a little bit less. I still bought quite a few things, but I just bought a little bit less than, you know, I might have done in the past. But anyway, so the first thing that I have here is not the first thing it's the first thing that I saw, and I was like, oh, I really, really like that. And it's weird, because it's not something that I usually would like, but I think it's the colors. I think how muted the colors are really spoke to me. So this is called At Home. It's by Brenda Gervais. And I just really like how muted those colors are. Probably won't put the saying up. It says, I'm reading it without even reading it out loud. It says, "For genuine happiness we need not roam, 'tis doubtless found with little and at home." So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that quote. I don't know. what I'm gonna do. It's supposed to be stitched on Vintage Country Mocha. I probably won't do that either. I'll probably find something in my stash. It's pretty big. It's the finished. It's 250 by 248, so it's, you know, almost 14 inches by basically almost 14 inches. So I do it on like a 20 by 20 piece of fabric. So it's pretty big. I mean, it's bigger than like it looks like it should be, right? These little booklets always make it look like the pattern should be small, but it's not. And then I also got a Plum Street Stampler, which I love this, partly because it's like my aesthetic, like fall Halloween. It's called Goody Grimwood. And look at that, it's so cute. Look at her riding her like bird above her home. It's so good. I love it. I don't always love like when they have like the giant pots on the house and stuff. I don't love that all the time, but like I love her like riding her bird. It just makes me giggle so much. I love it. And then the last one is also spooky season-esque. And this is a Rosewood Manor that I've never seen before. And actually, I'm not the only one. Like, many of the ladies in my group, like, had never seen this before. And I was like, score! I don't know when it came out. Let's see. Is there a year? Oh, it came out in 2021. But I've never seen it. Like, I've never seen it before. It's called October 31st, and I love it. Like, y'all, and I know exactly what fabric I'd do. Corinne, can you guess? I mean, there's two options, but like, can you guess? It would be a Grace Note fabric. So I'm sure y'all are screaming at me, because you know. I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like Michelle would be really cool, but like, could it be too dark? Maybe Jamie? I don't know. But I love that. It's so good. Like, I saw it and I automatically needed it. Automatically. And then I wasn't going to buy this, but I touched it 3 times and I was like, okay, I just have to do it. And one of the ladies in my group was like, buy me. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're not helping. So it is this beautiful bag. And it's got the little, it's got the little floss, what is it called? What is this called? I don't remember what it's called. But it's got the like fabric that's up here on this side. And then on this side, it also has a little pocket here with the fabric from the back on this side. And then the fabric inside. I love the tarot card like theme going on inside. It's so good. They're like fake tarot cards. I think I've never seen some of them like as actual tarot cards, but it doesn't matter. I love it. So, and this is sparkly. It's hard to tell. It's like sparkly. Can you see that? Yeah, you can kind of see that. It's so fun. This is probably my favorite fabric of all the fabrics that are on this this bag. I kind of wish that this fabric was like the back fabric, but it's still a beautiful bag. And apparently it's made by like a local woman. I don't have a name, but they sell it, her bags there. And then we went, that was everything from Stitches Unlimited. And then we went over, like I said, to Hodgepodge. It's only about like a 20-minute drive between the two. Let me put this back in the bag. So I usually keep things in their bags, in like a drawer, because that way I can kind of remember where I got things. And I can kind of like keep them organized. Okay, okay, yeah, so then we went to Hodgepodge, and this is the store I always go a little bit more crazy in. I don't know what it is. I don't have any reasoning behind why I can't control myself in hodgepodge, but I can't. So the first thing that I did was Ethel Stitches by Ethel. She was there because she's in our stitching group. And so I was like, oh, I need to get your like crow patterns, because I love them and I only have one. I ended up not getting all of them because I have, one of my friends in the stitching group was like, I'm done with one of my patterns, so you can like have mine. And I was like, great. So I'll get hers whenever I think this coming weekend we're all getting together. So anyway, I got Day at the Shore, which is super cute with the little crab giving him a starfish. It's so cute. I love it. My husband said this is the one that he doesn't like the most. Like he likes them, but this is his least favorite, and I'm like, I don't care. I think it's great. And then A Day for Freedom. Trying not to get the glare on them too much. Super cute. And then Garden Friends. And I already have the acorns and pumpkins, or whatever it's called. Pumpkins and pine cones, whatever it's called. I don't remember what it's called. Candy corn and pumpkins, is that what it's called? Or candy corn and pumpkin. I already have that when I'm stitching it. So, and then evergreens and peppermint, which is super cute. So I've got all of the like seasonal ones, I'd say. I mean, I think they're all basically seasonal, except for like the winter one. This one is more like Christmas, and then the winter one is the one that I'm going to be getting from my friend. And I'd say this is like springtime. This one could be considered summer, but it's more of like a holiday one as well, and then this is like the summer one, I would say. And sorry that like amounts are on them, but you know, who cares? But yeah, this one was $1 less, and I asked her why. I was like, why is this one like cheaper? And it's because it's a different like type of paper, but it also doesn't have a sleeve. It's her original print of this. It's not the new print, so it was $1 cheaper. There were other ones that were like the new print version of it, and I was like, I'm gonna take the cheaper version. She was like, do it. See if there's any more of the cheaper versions in there. And I was like, Ethel, I love you. So, and then the next thing that I picked up was from Annie B's Folk Art, which I don't have any of her patterns yet, but I do have some saved. Like, I think she has a couple bee patterns, which makes sense, that I have saved. But this one's called Welcome to Our Patch. Trying to keep the glare off, but I love this one. So cute. My husband loves this one too. Really, really love that. I love the quilt style pumpkins. And I will do the words on this one. I probably will leave off the year. I'm not sure what the year is for. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's like significance to the year, but it doesn't do anything for me. So, and then this one is gorgeous. This one I just, I'm not sure how to say it. It's by Tempting Tangles. Palampore, Tree of Life. I have no idea, but this is the pattern, and look how beautiful that is. I mean, it's beautiful. I don't even mind the letters on this one. I just love this so much. But I could easily get rid of the letters. Like, it could easily just stop up there. So, love that one. It's gorgeous. And then this is obviously another Rosewood Manor pattern because I can't help myself. And it's beautiful. And I just love the butterflies on this one. Like this, I got mainly for those butterflies. Again, don't really mind the letters on this one. I think the letters are quite pretty, actually. Not sure if I'll do them. We'll see. I might just add more butterflies. So we'll see. But, and then the last thing before I have to show you the like final thing that I bought. This one is called Haunted Chateau, and it's by Twin Peak Primitives. And this one is so cool. I just love this one. Look how cool that is. Also, again, with the muted colors, I'm really liking right now this muted color scheme situation. But I love like really loud fabrics. So it's kind of a weird mix that I'm battling right now. But I love this. This is beautiful. Again, I'll probably at least do the Halloween. Not sure if I'll do all the other letters. Maybe I'm on like a letter kick. Who knows? But, and then the last one, I didn't see the first time I checked out. Actually, honestly, I had to check out twice at Stitches Unlimited too, because I bought this after checking out for the first time. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it, so I checked out again. So I checked out again, also at Hodgepodge, but this was a little bit of a cheaper checkout the second time. And I didn't see this my first go-around, and so I checked out with all of the other stuff that I just showed. And then I was back in the back just with somebody, with one of the folks, and I was coming back out, and in this little nook corner area that I didn't see the first time, I saw this pattern. I was like, oh my gosh. It's not even a pattern I think I'm not sure if I'll stitch it. Like, I have no idea. It's not my aesthetic at all. It's really a plain, ordinary, very small pattern. Could get it done in probably like a day. But it's by My Big Toe, and it's called Lost My Horse. And it's so perfect because, like, look. It's so funny. And it says, I mean, you can read it, but I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I found a rope or lost my horse. It's so perfect because I'm like, actually though, I'm never really sure. Sometimes I'll just find ropes and I'm like, did I leave that there? Who knows? But if I did stitch this, if I did, I'm not sure if I will. Again, it's not really a pattern that, like, is a me pattern to stitch, but I just loved the saying. Like, the saying is so true. I mean, I could always stitch it and, like, hang it in my trailer. But I would change the color of this horse because my horse is quite a bit darker. She's, like, a very dark brown. So, I could even stitch one that says, you know, donkey here. I could change it to donkey, just make it smaller, or get rid of the horse and just write donkey. I don't know. Either way, it's a really great saying. So that's everything that I bought at the two shops. So like I said, I didn't go as crazy as I went last year, but I did buy more at Stitches Unlimited than I did last year. Last year, I only bought, like, a pattern, I think one pattern and one piece of fabric. This year, I did buy a little bit more. I saw a few more things that I wanted. And then at Hodgepodge, I actually spent, I think, less than I did last year. I bought a lot at Hodgepodge last year. I mean, I still bought quite a few things at Hodgepodge this year, but I did not buy as much. And then, today, in my mailbox, I got my pink package. So I have not opened this yet. Usually I get my pink package, like, before, like, a bunch of days before my next video or after my video. Like, literally the day after. I wasn't supposed to get this until tomorrow, so happy, fun day for me. So I have not seen these. I have not seen the fabric of the month for July yet. So here is what it is. So this is a first impression for me as well. Ooh, pretty. Oh, pretty. I think the neutral is my favorite this month. Okay. So they have changed, I think, the way that they name their stuff. They wanted to, they do have names for things that they, like, want to use, so they're not always going to be musical terms every time, which makes sense for this month because I agree. But so I'm in the neutral fabric of the month and the color fabric of the month clubs. I'm in both. And I get the color in a 28 count Lugana, and I get the neutral in a 32 count linen. And the color this month is called Strawberry Sorbet. And it is very pretty, but it is very pink. So, we know I like pink, but it's not, you'll see why I like the other one better. This is very pretty though. I like the modeling on this one a lot. But yeah, that is, it's close. It's close enough. It's a little bit more like blue toned on my screen. It always is. I don't understand. I mean, maybe it's my room. It's blue. It's a blue room, but either way, it's close. I mean, think about like a pink strawberry. I know strawberries are a little bit redder, but you know, a watered down strawberry. It's pretty. It's a pretty color, but the neutral is my favorite for this month, and we will see why. The neutral is called Peaches and Cream, which gives away a lot. I think both of the names give away kind of what colors they are. And like I said, this is a linen, and this is so pretty. Oh, it's not going to do it justice on the screen at all, but it's like a peachy, orangey kind of color. They did a peach color. I think it's called like peach iced tea or something like that from last year. And this one is a little bit more saturated than that one is. That one has a lot more white spaces. And this one, although it looks like it on the screen, like having a lot more white spaces, it's actually not as white. It's a lot more like peachy orange than last year's was. Like overall, it's not brighter or darker. It's just there's less white. If that makes, I don't know if I'm making any sense. It doesn't look like it on the screen. It looks like it's very much white models spots on there, but it's actually not. It's really pretty. My camera's never gonna do it justice. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of white, but there's not as much white. And it's not actually white where it's like showing white. Like this whole space over here is not white like that. It's got like a lot of light peach tones in there. But, you know, here we are. So this is very pretty, and I will have to use this. Now I'm going to have to go into look at I think I was going to do my Spring Queen on last year's. I might have to pull that one out and debate which fabric I'm going to use. I'll probably keep it because it's just easier, but like, this is a contender. And that's everything. It's 30 minutes, that's not too bad. I'm halfway, my battery's half dead. And my computer keeps on doing weird things, but, you know. So I think that's everything. Life stuff, don't have much. Waffles is limping right now for whatever reason. She started limping yesterday I mean, she wasn't limping Monday. She was limping yesterday. Not sure why. Picked out her feet. She might have a stone bruise. Not much I can do for that. But I'm just going to keep an eye on her. She's being normal otherwise. She's just limping. She's eating. She's doing all of the normal things she always does, but she's just limping. So I'll keep an eye on it and see. But I'm not super concerned because she hasn't like buckled or anything. So dog's normal. He's currently dead asleep on the floor. Like literally. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. It may make you sick, but like, do you see that? Just dead asleep on the floor. Excuse the mess that you might have seen. I have a mess over there that I try to keep off the camera. Horse is the only, well, not the only one. The horse and dog are actually being normal right now, which is great. Donkey is the only one being weird, and I'm not super concerned. At least with the donkey, I know she can, like, power through. With the horse, she's like, I'm crippled. And then the dog, well, he's usually pretty normal, so. He had a fever a couple weeks ago. He was, like, very weird. But he's fine now. So, that's life. It's really, other than that, like, you know, all the other normal stuff, it's just really busy. It just feels like really busy all the time. Work is really busy. Everything's just really busy. And then we have retreat in like, what, like 2 weeks? Basically, like a week and a half. Well, it's really 2 weeks, but I'm leaving on the Monday. I'm going up there on the Monday. So we have Grace Notes retreat in 2 weeks, basically Thursday. That Thursday it will open in 2 weeks. And yeah, I'm super excited, which I have to figure out like what I'm doing. I've got to pull out all of my Grace Notes fabric finished stuff, and I've got a lot to do. But I'll probably do that like the weekend before, when I like that Saturday and Sunday before I leave. Although I have a party that I'm going to on that Saturday. Doesn't matter. I'm rambling now. We got here. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna edit this video. I have not too much editing to do, which is nice, because sometimes too much editing can be like a hassle. I don't think we're watching anything tonight, because we've been watching The Witcher, and I know the next half of the 3rd season comes out tomorrow, so I think we're waiting to watch TV together. We do that like once a week, because I don't watch a whole lot of TV. So we watch TV together like once a week, and we usually do that on Wednesdays, but because The Witcher 2nd part is coming out tomorrow, I was like, let's just do it tomorrow, so we have something easy, like we don't have to think about what we're gonna watch. So that'll be nice. I get to stitch a little bit tonight. And yeah, and then I have, basically like a week and a half left of work before I go on a week-long vacation. And I'm super stoked about it. And everybody in my office, like right now, one of my coworkers is away. Next week, my boss is away. And then I'm away after that. So it's like, and then one of my coworkers, she just, like, she gave her 2 weeks notice last week. So she has this week and next week. Next week is her last week, which we're all super sad about. And I'm really sad about, because she was the only, like, in my department, it was me, her, and then my boss. And so now, like, without her, it's just me and my boss. And that could be stressful. And we're supposed to be a 4-person department, and now we're down to 2. So I'm like, which is also another reason why things have been crazy, because it's like a lot is being expected right now, with her leaving and not having another person. It's just like a lot's going on. But we'll get there eventually. And I get to be gone for a week, so I don't have to worry about it for a week. Hopefully. There's one thing that may not get done prior to my leaving, so I might have to bring my laptop to retreat and just, like, quietly in the evenings quickly go upstairs and, like, do a little thing, because I've got to send something to another company to get them to, it's a whole mess, but I'm not sure it's going to get done before I leave, and it needs to get done kind of quickly, because it's due at the end of August, and yeah, it's just, there's a lot going on. And now I've rambled for forever, and this video is almost 40 minutes long at this point, which I know some people will be happy about. It's longer than my videos have been recently. So I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go edit, and then I'll put this video up, and I will see you all at some point. So have a good one. I will talk to you guys later, whenever I put out my next video. We'll see what's in it. It might literally be just the wedding piece. Who knows? No, it probably won't be, because at my stitching groups, I'll bring my fancy lady, and I'll work on skin. So I'll have at least 2 projects to show. Probably only 2, because it's going to take me like 25 years to finish the Spring Queen. But here we are. So I will talk to you guys when I talk to you. Have a good one. Bye!